Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I think my controller's finished charging. I don't think I need to keep charging it. I'm getting started immediately. I'm not even wasting time.
More! Pour me another! More! Pour me another!
Try this art form, endorsed by Lupa herself. And now, we're offering a limited edition special for the Aegon. The first 100 orders get a signed autograph from Miss Lupa.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh. All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half!
You don't get all that fur on the food.
Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that. Don't worry, money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon is built straight to the F4's palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Ain't gonna be no food left without me keep eating.
Stay? Free meal? First Effer really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing!
I could be so petty right now.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find?
So freaking petty right now.
If Cardathia's right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
Okay, I'm gonna be petty right now. Niggas love saying something. Genshin ain't got no what you call it, details to it. This nigga was munching on food yet didn't even leave a bite mark on the food. There's no details of that. We got an issue here. Oh damn. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, good. Take a bit from Genshin while I eat. I'll just put her ass off and go back to Genshin. No problem. Hopefully you had a nice day today.
We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace has slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimon. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt.
Oh.
Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
I was gonna say this as well. For anybody who hasn't seen the new video I posted yesterday, go check it out. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh my goodness, my freaking laptop is bugging the F out right now. I don't know why. That's where this shit pisses me off. And it's like I can drag this thing and rewind it back all the way to the beginning, and it'll still be lagging, which doesn't make no sense to me. Crap. I may need to go downstairs and turn off that downstairs TV. Give me it'd be RB. Gotta check my Wi-Fi. Oh, what's up, Jay? How you doing? Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go check my Wi-Fi so to make sure my Wi-Fi going strong for my my YouTube stream and whatnot. I'll be right back. Y'all can answer this for me too as I'm leaving. Let me know, is the stream going good on y'all side or if it's lagging? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. My apologies. You leaving the TV on? Who was watching over there? Not just the downstairs TV. It's usually that's on all the time. Anyway, good to know that everyone's on the other side is good. Alright, so I think I'm ready to go now. Let's continue.
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. Looks like it'll be a while.
Wait a minute. Hold on. A messenger came this morning, so our meeting... Augusta had an emergency? First of all, this quest just started. We didn't get any hint towards any of that. We were just sitting here chilling and eating. How in the world does the rover know about this and we, the player, doesn't? That's already strike one on this entire quest. Strike one. This makes no sense. No type of little bit of information to give us before this thing even said out of Rover's mouth. Anyway, you need to get on Genshin and hurry up and explore as much as possible. That I can take advantage of you and take your minutes from me. I mean, I logged into Genshin last night. Oh, hold on. And I went like running around, unlocking certain waypoints, like the big waypoints, just so that when I get over there, or when I do the story, it won't like take long, or I won't be running around unlocking the map as much. So, granted, I did kind of initiate like a handful of world quest stuff, but like I haven't gone through with the world quest. So, there's that. And I'm not gonna lie, I am a little tempted to pull for Luma. I can't remember the big-chested deer. I've been tempted to pull for her, but like I gotta hold myself off because the Dendro Kitty is coming next patch. So I'm like,
An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it.
Dude, the stories are actually getting pretty. Ooh, hold up. But after what happened in that, well, I'm trying to. Okay, that's valid, right? I'm not gonna act like that's not valid. Nalane's Archon Quest started off strong, in my opinion. It just really fell flat when it got to the end, right? So we just gotta hope we don't have the same problem happen here. I'm really hoping not, because especially after playing the Amphoria story, which mind you is still going on, by the way. The Amphoria story has been great all the way through, from start to right now. It's been great for the past 6 months. So I'm hoping that same type of energy is brought to Nodcry. It better be. We cannot have it fall flat. And if it does have like a moment in the story where it falls flat, I hope the next chapter pushes it up. You feel me?
And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses.
Oh, Jed, if you're here, bro, can you let me know, am I doing the correct quest right now? 'Cause I'm supposed to be doing the Overture quest, right? Because I haven't done the 2.6 story quest yet. I'm doing the Overture quest, but I can't tell if this is the Overture quest or not.
And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes.
That nigga ain't got no
clear as
shoes on,
crystal.
walking in the rain. This nigga crazy.
But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
Get this Jesus wannabe off my screen. No, not Jesus, nah. You kind of give me more of a Moses vibe. No, not Moses. Who was the guy I'm thinking of right now? It's not Jesus. I think it is Moses. I do remember Moses walking around with a staff. I'm pretty sure.
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles.
I love the golden armband or arm bracelet. I don't know what that damn thing called, but that thing just looks so awesome to me every time I see it.
The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
Oh damn, his eyes are damaged. I see the blood marks on his eyes. That's crazy. Unless that's a tattoo. Hold on, let me read. Pretty sure this. Oh, so I'm doing the wrong quest? Oh, the God, I'm not doing the wrong quest.
At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife. I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Oh, I need to say this. How was y'all day today? My bad. I don't think I asked that question earlier, but how was y'all day? My day was fine, by the way. I got suspended from work yesterday, so that's why I didn't go to work yesterday. And that's why I had enough time to like post that video I wanted to post. So I got that done. And that's about it. I'm on the verge of almost losing my job, but like I just gotta like, you know, just make it to work on time. I done set my sleep schedule proper, so I ain't gotta worry about it, which is why this stream is only gonna be like 2 hours long.
Wait, how do you know she's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4 too? Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Ephor of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Also, leave a like for you, boy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Augusta.
Oh, snap. Screenshot worthy content. Give me a second. Alright, let's continue.
A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place.
So interesting. We're being told about her story rather than being shown it. Hold on, I need to say this. My apologies that I'm sitting here acting like this right now. It's just like, every time you hear a Wuwa bot, a Koro bot say something about Genshin, say, oh, they only do this talking but not showing, and there's like Wuwa does it too. Even a AAA game does it.
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Granted, her sword is awesome. Ooh, let me read right quick. Okay. Hey, yo. They trying to bite Amphorius' whole flow with this. They think they slick. Anyway, let me read real quick. They went well. Gonna be next for the next couple of days. Putting in over 12 hours each day. So I'm putting in as much time in Genshin as I can now. They have been alright. Still waiting for my papers so I can finally start my job. Okay, nice. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to start your job soon. You gotta get out there and get that bread. And also, I don't know what much I can say about oh, I can't say this. I guess you really enjoy as much as Genshin as much as you can right now. Granted, knowing that you're waiting for me to hurry up and play more Genshin so you can farm my matches. I'll try to get the Genshin as fast as possible. Oh, hold up, Jacobs, bro, do follow me to the stories of Augusta. Listen. Okay. Have more touches. Okay. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall relive her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you make, it will not alter our reality. Yet, be your fate is fickle and lay yourself in. Weigh your choices carefully. Well then, let's start begin. Set aside. Am I being fed word poetry right now? This is crazy. At least I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Yes, I'll be swiping on games I want, though I will have to wait after saving up. True. Bro, hold up. I'm gonna reserve my judgment until after I finish this part. Okay. That's why I hate this part of the quest. This shit took me 30 minutes of swiping left and right to make the right choices and progress the story. Okay, hopefully it doesn't take me anywhere near 30 minutes, because this seems pretty straightforward of what I need to click, but we gonna see. Okay. They could have easily just had given us an animated scene for this, or us like going back. Like they could, yeah, this could have just been an animated scene. We didn't need to do this. Was this one of the criticisms for the 2.6 story that I heard so much about? I didn't hear a lot. I don't know the criticisms exactly, but I know people who have criticisms for the 2.6 story. Is this one of them? The fact I can hit the skip button tells me I can just skip all this, but I don't want to do that because I want to see what this stuff is. So the skip button here wasn't here when it first came out? That's crazy. You know, I'm gonna go back and look at other people's gameplay of this and see how true this is. If the skip button wasn't there. If it wasn't there, that was crazy. Go home. All right. Real quick, yeah. Seeking power. I need the power. It really sucks that there is no voice acting in this at all, and I gotta sit here and click through this. That's the only thing that's sucking about this. They could have made this immersive, more immersive by having voice acting on this. I do not understand the logic behind not having voice acting here. Oh man, I really loved it when she had the ponytail. Her ponytail is freaking awesome. Yo, what's up, Septa? How you been? I won't surrender. All right. Oh, Septa, why I got you here? Is played 2.5. Listen. The only reason I'm labeling it as 2.6 because that's the patch we're in right now. That's the only reason I'm labeling it as 2.6. It helps me keep track of time for each patch update. Okay, that's the only reason I do this. I do this for every last one of my streams for any gacha game I play. I gotta keep it in line with the patch. I feel like I got scammed. Anywho. I reacted to that video you made about Wuwa. I reacted to it. I'm not gonna post it. I wasn't gonna post it until like at least Friday. Cause like, you know, I'm not trying to steal views or whatever. You know, I'm trying to let your video grow while I got the time to grow. Feel me? So I'm probably gonna post it Friday or Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling. By turning on his previous cameras. Those are what he's talking about. post it whenever. Alright, I'll probably post it. Actually, you know what? It's already gonna be Thursday in the next 30 minutes anyway, so I might as well post it on Friday. Because I haven't made no thumbnail for the video yet. Oh, why I got you here? You tell me, how do you feel about this section of this story right now? Do you feel like this section of the story was like this way they decided to do the storytelling? Do you think this was a bad idea? They could have just animated this rather than us doing the card game thing. Because I'm not gonna hold you, it's fine to me. I think it's fine, but the problem is it's just lacking voice acting. This could be so much better with voice acting rather than just like, oh, music playing in the background, I'm reading it to myself and I'm just skipping to the next line. Another choice. I am prepared. I hope that I'm not about to go into another card game of this. Please do not tell me I'm going into another card game. Okay, thank goodness. They don't look like that's a good. I was about to say, no way.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness?
I thought it was a cool way to tell a side story. It should not have been a main quest. Okay, I see.
Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold.
Okay, I'm gonna say this real quick while I'm in the middle of the story. So I'm gonna hurry say this and then we're gonna continue. What they could have done with this whole card thing that they just did with Augusta's quest or whatever, tell us about her past, they could have given us a book at the end of the quest where, oh, this book has like some detailed information about the character, some extra detailed information about them, or related to their past and their current time that they're living right now, type shit. Like in Star Rail. In Star Rail, when it comes down to the Euphoria story, at the end of every chapter we did more information about a character that we just got done, playing the main chapter story with. Their information would be put into the card that would be then put into a data book that we can go look and view at any time. That's what they could have done with this, but this is not that. Shoot, even the book thing, this book card aspect that Euphoria's did, it did not interrupt in the middle of a story. It was like an after story thing. This was in the beginning of a story, which is like not the best move in my opinion. Anyway, it should have been a side story to Augusta during the 6, but they just do it into for filler because, well, 2.6 starts the whole war. Oh, a war starts in 2.6? That's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna say this right now for everyone watching who's like a WoW player, right? I'm gonna say this right now to all y'all. I am pulling for Gabrena. I don't know if that's how I pronounce her name or not, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Gabrena. Gabrena. I'm pulling for her. I thought I was gonna pull for Augusta and but I was like, you know what? That's not gonna happen. I'm going for Gabrena. That's what I want. She looked cool. I love her color scheme.
And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story.
I can't call her peak yet until I see her in the story. She got to do some pure aura farm moment for me to call her peak. Until I get there, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on whether or not she's peak or not.
Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. light as a thread, elusive as the wind. They weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth.
No, you spelled it right. That's how you spell it.
I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
Okay, so she lost her home, she had nothing, and now she's at the top of the food chain. Okay. If I had to think of a comparison, well, obviously, the obvious comparison would be Mavuika. If I compare her to Mavuika, the only difference between the two is that Mavuika, at least she still had her parents, but she had to leave everything behind and travel into 500 years into the future. That's like the only sad thing about Mavuika. But like Augusta's story is like got a little more of that pepper sauce in it, a little more spice in there. Got a little more. I can bite into that. I can taste it.
Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Yeah. I'm tired of the
Then Kato must have been an idealist to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Please do not put me back into the car simulator. For the love of everything, I do not want to go back into the car simulator. We done did it already. You'll get to know about her past more in the 2.6 story? Alright. Dag nabbit, we back in here again. I do not want to hit the skip button. I don't. I really, really don't. Because this will be the second time I've ever clicked the skip button in any of the gacha games with a skip button. That being Star Rail, Zillus, and Wuwa. I'm not hitting this damn skip button. Like, good lord, why are we back in here again? Ooh, wait a minute. If I continue down this path of like the pursuit of power for Augusta, does that mean that she started losing her heart as time went on? Is that what the implication is? I wonder. Ooh, you know what? There's another character I can parallel Augusta to. I can parallel her to. Oh my goodness gracious! Actually, the better comparison between Augusta and any character from Genshin is not even Mavuika. No, it's freaking Skirk. Skirk is the only character that I can think of that can parallel to her. And we gotta go to work. Oh, no problem, bro. I'll see you next time. Hope you have a good day at work or night, depending on your time zone. But anyway, back on what I was talking about. I feel like Skirk is the only character that I can compare Augusta to. They both kind of come from like the same background. Oh, we lost our home to X crisis. Then we left our home, trained, become stronger, and now we're the strongest, right? Even though both of them had two different circumstances to get to this path of strength. Augusta solos everything. I feel like Skirk could be the only person that pits. No, that'd be a lie. I'd be lying if I say that. I don't think Skirk would be the only person to pit Augusta on her ass. I ain't gonna say she blatantly pits her on her ass, but it's like that fight. To me, that sounds like a 50-50 fight. have to skip because I'll go for Capoeira or Carvilla if her rerun. Oh, okay. Hopefully y'all been hitting that like button for your boy. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, let me read. I got Shortkeeper because I just pulled 15 to lose. Not gonna lie, got her on 50 pulls. Damn. Step forward, nice. Crap. Took the wrong one. Oh, come on. The heart keeps dropping more and more. Man, this has got to be possibly the most... Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Okay, would y'all think I'm invalid to say that this is probably the most boring quest in the entirety of Wuthering Waves? Would I be wrong in saying this? Cause like, why would they do this right after the 2. What was it? The 2.4 quest. Like we just had the 2.4 quest right before this, and it was enjoyable. I was locked in all the way through to the end. Why would they do this? This is like a flop moment, is it not? You're gonna skip or nah? Nah, I'm not gonna skip. I'm just keep pressing. I'm gonna skip if I feel the urge. If I feel that urge to skip, I'm gonna click it and skip. Fed deeply. Oh, come on. But these words are getting smaller, and I gotta keep squinting my eyes just to read. At least the boss fights are fun to do. Oh, there's a boss fight in this quest? Interesting. Oh, it's not in the quest? Oh man, that sucks. They tried to downplay her achievement. Oh, that's crazy. That shit is just them storytelling. And honestly, I feel like that's I did it for real. This stream actually may be shorter than I thought it was going to be. Because if I skip this, I'll end up blowing through this quest even faster. And then I have to end the stream earlier. Because I was only going to stream for about 2 hours. Like, I don't want to stream for 2 hours and then get right into, like, the 2.6 story as a whole. Because I'm trying to eat that up in pieces. Yeah, you will. So if I do skip, it's going to lunge me right into that. Oh my god. Damn, what is it can I talk about then? As I click through these freaking words. Oh. I have heard about the passing of a of a what's his name? I heard about the passing of Charlie Kirk, the conservative commentator. He passed away today. He passed away because he got assassinated, technically. Hopefully YouTube does not hit me with no strike for saying that. But like, yeah, somebody actively hunted out for his life and took his life today. I was shocked when I found out about it. Now, some people in here may not know who Charlie Kirk is, and because y'all don't either dig deep into American politics or whatever, and that's fine. But like, when I found out about that, I was like, bruh. What really disgusts me the most is how I would argue half of this country is reacting to his death. No, it's not everyone is collective on being like, bro, this is a sad moment, and this is a moment that we cannot sit here and tolerate such actions, regardless of which side of the political aisle you're on. No, we're not having that moment happen right now. You got niggas talking some JK, yeah, he dead. Clap your hands like a bunch of freaking dolphins or freaking what you call them, the whatever them sea walruses or seals, just or and just like, bro, what the f are y'all on right now? The session just radicalized a ton of moderate. Exactly. They made a whole. What's even worse, they made him into a martyr. And now you gotta have. They're gonna have so many people being like, if this is the party that claims to be the side of love and acceptance and all this stuff, and this is your reaction to this, then I'm not a part of this party anymore. Screw that. I'm not even gonna be on y'all side no more. Destiny done said some crazy outlandish stuff out of his mouth again regarding the death of an individual that should not be something to celebrate, and something to be just like, oh, whatever, bro. Like, no. Because guess what? If something like that happens to Destiny, you better believe if people have this reaction of, oh, whatever, bro. If something like that happens to him, guess what? There are gonna be people who defend him and be like, bro, y'all out of line acting like this. This is unnecessary. Then you gonna have the people that's gonna be like, well, did he or did he not act this type of way towards the two other individuals that were, unfortunately lost their lives due to assassination attempts, right? And that'll be a valid thing for people to criticize and be like, hey, yo, he acted this way, I get to act this way now too. It's just like, bro. I don't want to hear anything about what AOC had to say about the whole situation. Because I watched some video posted by one of these news channels. Apparently she mentioned something about guns. I didn't watch the entire video. I just watched a little bit of it. Because I knew some BS was just going to flap out of her gums. I was like, there's no way she talking about guns. We just had an individual just unfortunately lose their life to a criminal who hasn't been locked up at all for stabbing her in the neck with a knife. If you are talking about guns after something like that just happened, you are out of touch. Get the F out of here, bro. But it's just like, oh, it's disgusting. It's just so disgusting. And again, it's coming from the very people who claim to be the group of love and acceptance, and it's just nasty. Another thing I found disgusting about it was you got people talking about some. Even though like I don't like go on like religious rants here on the channel a lot or talk about it as much, but like when I hear niggas sitting here talking about some, oh, God wanted him gone and now he gone, I'm just listening to them these niggas say crap like this. I'm just like, you think God wanted a God-fearing and devoted believer and follower of his teachings packed up and sent to the kingdom early? What sense does that make? That don't even make sense. You don't think he don't want him here, spreading the word around? What are we talking about? And these same people and these are the same people who say stuff like that and celebrating his death at the same time. It's just like, this is disgusting. Shut up. I don't want to hear no one talk about or mention God out of their mouth at all. Y'all the last people to mention God out your mouth. Y'all disgust me. And it really sucks knowing that his children has to grow up without their father because some bastard in the crowd wanted to get his rocks off because he didn't like the fact that someone had a different opinion. And I hope on my soul that they find the man who sat there and pulled that trigger and took that man's life, and they give him the death penalty, because them people, I guess the police force, the detectives, whatever, the lawmakers, whatever their position is, they sat there and said that the death penalty is something that can be followed through on in Ohio or Utah. So when they find that man, it's time for him to get the death penalty. And I agree with it wholeheartedly. Yes. Pack this man up. And I hope they don't even let him leave this earth on some, oh, we just gonna put you to sleep, slow your heart rate, all that. No. You don't get to have that luxury. They better make it hurt. They better give him the electric chair. I want that. I don't want this slow, oh, drugs slow the heart rate. No. Screw you. You don't deserve my sympathy. You don't even deserve to leave this earth in a cozy, soft way. F all that. He was assassinated in front of his wife and kids. And that's even the worst part. That makes it even worse. Because they had to see that. I ain't gonna lie. When I first found out about it on my way home from work. I was like, wait, what happened to Charlie Kirk? Because I know Rev says Desu made a video about it, and he said rest in peace to Charles Kirk, or prayers for Charles Kirk. I was like, what happened? I didn't know what happened. And when I found out that he was shot, I was like, okay, possibly he might make it through. He possibly might make it through the bullet hitting his neck and whatnot. He probably might survive. Who knows? Then boom, found out he died the moment the bullet hit his neck and he hit the floor. It has been a lot of deaths around lately. It's been a lot. And it just fills me with more reason to get my hands on a firearm to protect myself. Or get myself some pepper spray. I need something. I can't even... Now, when I go to the store, I'm not even going to be... I can't even look behind me without thinking of that dude who stabbed that chick in the neck. Because that happened where I live. Granted, more so in the city area. I live out here, outside of the city. Like, I'm way far out from the city. Not like in some countryside stuff, but like I'm in like some suburban areas where the freaking apartment complexes are, where there's a lot more open space around here. With my 1911 within arm's reach. Yeah, I hate the fact that I'm now starting to feel more paranoid. I'm thinking to myself, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of have gotten comfortable with this idea of, oh, well, since it happened over there and didn't happen over here, I'm fine. It's like, no. Like, the last couple, ever since I found out about that chick being stabbed in the neck, I was like, now when I take my dog outside at night, I'm looking behind my back 24/7. Because most of the time I bring my phone with me and I'm looking at my phone, and the phone brightness is like beaming in my face, right? So when I'm outside, I'm looking behind my back. I'm doing 360 different turns. I'm turning my head every 2 seconds just to see who's behind me. Even though I live in an apartment complex, and the only thing on the other side of the wall of my apartment complex is like the neighbors' houses across their fences, and that's it, right? But who knows? Someone can still walk up on me. It just feels like it's gotten crazier and crazier out here. And who knows, it's probably the effect of like the internet that's giving me this perception that it feels like it's gotten crazier and crazier out there. But at the same time, it's starting to feel like that's probably not the case. It feels like it's a bit of both. I'm still going through the card game. I am now in chapter 3 or 4. This is getting ridiculous. The only sense that this makes for me to keep doing this is because I have stuff I want to talk about and yap about. So it's just the card game is just something for me to flip around with. What else can I talk about? Oh. Hopefully I can, say this. To try to, like, give less, I guess, depression to the stream right now. So I just did a reaction video. I did 2 reaction videos last night. One of them was to Pharaohs. He made a video last night about the boss mechanic coming in version 6.1 of Genshin, and that boss in particular is a boss that wants you to do elemental damage to it and lunar reaction damage to it, lunar reaction damage to it, or lunar charge reaction damage. I forgot which one to say, but so basically, for those of y'all who play Genshin Impact, this is important information for y'all. So basically, the boss works like this. If you do, let's say you don't have lunar charge or lunar reactions on the team, right? You just have the regular elements. Let's say that happens, right? The element that you've used to do the most damage to this boss, they will absorb that element and become immune to that element for the rest of the fight, right? But if you bring like a lunar reaction or lunar charge reaction, I can't remember which one it was, forgive me. If you bring that to the fight, and it absorbs that, it's going to become a elementless enemy, meaning it won't have any elemental resistance at all, right? So, Pharaohs was basically, he was like, I wouldn't say crashing out, but he was expressing his distaste for this boss mechanic. But the thing is that I found interesting about the boss mechanic, that what I found surprising that he didn't realize was this: because there's a loophole in this entire boss mechanic where you can still take advantage of it, right? If the boss absorbs the element that's done the most damage to it to become immune to it, why not bring a character who's probably a support character rather than your DPS? Use your support character to then boom, right? So that it absorbs all that elemental power and then becomes immune to that, and then you swap over to your DPS, which is the element they weren't immune to, and then just let it have it. Because I was like, that's the first thought that came to my mind. I was like, actually, there's a way to bypass this. This isn't as bad as he's making it out to be. Granted, I understand like some of the stipulations here, saying how much lunar reactions will benefit from it, will be the ones that benefit the most from it. But there's still a way to beat this. You get Ino for free. The boss is not paywalled. Oh my goodness, I know exactly what fight this is. This is the fight they showed in the freaking trailer for Augusta. This is what this card description is. Sword change. Same thing. Dude, I won't lie. I thought when he dropped that video, because he dropped that video first, and then he started live streaming the 6.0 update. He made a video about 6.0. I'm expecting to hear either one or two things. Either one, he's like, okay, it's a good update, or two, I'm waiting for him to like complain and BS about, oh man, this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna wait to react to that so that I can get my own thoughts about 6.0, or I can make a video about it. But I think I'm still more inclined to just do a reaction instead. Bro, I can't even see the words. They're so blended into the background. I can't even see them things. This should have just been her character's story quest. If they were really gonna do this could have just been her character's story quest. Or it could have been Augusta. No, this could have been her story quest. Never mind, I'm wrong. Because I'm thinking about Dia's story quest, and it was done in a somewhat similar way.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
As a listener, what do I think of your narration? My nigga, you didn't voice act in it at all. What do I think of your narration? Your narration was booty butt cheeks. That's what it was. I was playing the card swipe simulator for about almost an hour, if not longer. Nothing special. I mean, like, it was enjoyable, I guess.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words.
Yeah, in the case of your world, but we know what happens in the world of Genshin Impact, these niggas be hiding the truth of the world in poetry. Can you believe it? And in children's storybooks.
I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page. It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
I'd say a unshakable will.
Rover, what do you think?
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
He better not be that nigga Cristoforo. Whoa! Who he? That dude looked interesting. Black string, white text.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride.
Ooh, what accent is this? I hope someone can tell me what accent this is. Because this sounds almost like Zanny's accent.
Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest.
I ain't gonna lie. The English voice actors from the UK, they really were getting their feet all up in Renacita. I ain't gonna lie, they've been doing their thing before it.
I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours. And a rebel, challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions.
Oh, they got caught out.
If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
And there she go.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Oh my goodness, the bad bitch is about to start talking. I gotta listen to this.
Handling the senators takes time.
Oh my lord.
You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices.
I swear the accents are really making these characters feel sexier to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my American. I want to say that. But oh my goodness gracious. Hold up. Screenshot. Let's continue.
I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
Okay, so these two know each other. Okay.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the Tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Oh my goodness, these two. After my ex-fiance, I fucking low English accents. You gotta get that. You gotta get that off your. You gotta get that off your heart, my guy. I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but you gotta let that go though, for real. The Augusta is a Scottish accent. Oh, okay, so that's what that is then.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said her fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength.
Our freaking
But
controller
really,
is dead, so I can't even stop
when
that
did you
autoplay if I
start
want
caring
to.
about the temple's traditions?
I gotta plug this thing back in.
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. I can say this confidently. They saw what was going on with Natlan, and they probably even had some insider knowledge what was going on with Natlan's writing, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna create Septima, and then we're gonna flex how much better ours is." I feel that is the case with Septimon. I feel it blatantly.
As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
This is not to say that Genshin created our original concept related to this, like warriors and defying fate and all that crap. I'm just saying the similarities between these two is just way too close to each other. And how interesting Septimon came out within a ripe time period alongside Natlan was either ending or what Natlan was like reaching the end.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Toes.
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all.
You can tell these ladies love coming out dressed like this every day. You can tell they love it. No hate towards them. They fine as wine. Shoot.
But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till this ends, and I'm gonna say what I'm about to say.
Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
I really love them damn pigtails. I never get tired of seeing that stuff.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
that wasn't... Okay. Everything of the card segment of the quest was by far the weakest part of the entire quest. Everything else related to Augusta, and the dude talking about what he was yapping about, that was the only good parts of this entire quest. The card segment was unnecessary. They could have done that entirely differently. I don't know why they went the way they did. Anyway, what I was about to say was this. I'm sitting here thinking back to it. In Natland, when it came to Mavwika, I was really hoping, because like from all the leaks that was like happening before Natland came out, from like, Mavwika has a like, I remember one leak was like, one of these AI channels was like, Mavwika is an apprentice to someone else, despite the fact how powerful she is. She's someone's apprentice. And I was like, is she gonna have like a apprentice and mentor type relationship with someone, and then that's gonna play a role in her character development and like character writing and whatnot? That's what I was hoping for. But then that didn't go nowhere at all, or none of that happened, even though Ian-san technically is her mentor to a certain degree, right? But since Ian-san doesn't even have like a big role in the story at all, we don't even know how long Ian-san has been alive for. We don't know if Ian-san knew Mavwika 500 years ago, or none of that stuff, to be like, okay, so this is her mentor XYZ. Shoot, now I'm sitting here thinking about it. See, Lolly could have been her mentor. If I'm being honest, she could have been her mentor, right? Shaman, training warrior, it fits the bill, but none of that stuff happened. And I was really like, it really sucks that Mavwika doesn't have like a character, or not just her herself as a character, but she doesn't have like a companion character along with her, like Augusta and Yuno. That's a duo pair, right? So what about Mavwika? Who is Mavwika's duo pair? Who is it? Is it the Traveler? I don't think so. It's got to be someone else, right? And my question would be, who is the other character?
Wind guide me.
Who's that two-man mission with Mavwika when it comes down to her own personal character story? And I feel like she doesn't have that, and she's lacking that greatly. But since her character has already come and gone, oh snap! I think I done got myself stuck into another story mode. I hope not.
It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later. The loris salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet. Come, sit with me. Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
Oh, guess I'm gonna be here longer now.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see. To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents, and their child. Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna, but here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled. Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child. They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Oh, that's sad.
Curtithia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain.
Also,
But
welcome.
This is the best outcome I could hope for.
This is your first time being here? Peak. I'm just gonna call you that. I'm not about to bother pronouncing your entire name.
To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all 3 of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a Laura salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city. The winds of Rinasita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content.
Oh, that's it? Thank goodness. I thought I was being thrown straight into the 2.6 quest immediately. Thank goodness that is not the case. So now I mean I can end the stream here. I think I done said everything I needed to say about the Overture quest.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
I enjoyed the character interactions that happened at the latter end. I think they were the most enjoyable. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell and all that stuff. Cause I'm streaming again tomorrow and Friday. I don't know if I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna switch up when I'm playing or what I will be streaming for the rest of the week. So I might stream either Zenless tomorrow or Genshin tomorrow. Like, just wait and see. Or Fate Samurai Remnant. I might stream that tomorrow too. So look out for that. I'll let y'all know what my decision will be when, you know, I drop the notification in the Discord, so you'll know when I'm streaming that night or tomorrow night. So yeah, look out for that. Go check out my new video I posted. I really appreciate it if y'all go check it out. You know, help your boy. Go leave a comment on the video if you want to, and all the dandy stuff. What else do I need to say? What else do I need to say? Stream Genshin, I need you to open up your nod cry. I want to use you to farm my mats. Alright. Oh, ooh, actually, I don't think I'll be able to do that. I gotta make a thumbnail for it. I have not made my nod cry thumbnail at all. There's a handful of thumbnails I ain't made. I ain't made my 2.2 story thumbnail. I gotta make a 2.6 story thumbnail. Well, technically, I can just use the same thumbnail from this video. Man, I got some thumbnails I need to make. Good lord. Hopefully, I won't be able to get them thumbnails done today. It's not gonna happen. Especially, I gotta get my sleep. So, no, I might save Genshin stream for Saturday. I feel like that would be a good day to do a Genshin stream on Saturday. That's a lot of time to myself. What else do I need to say? What else? I think that's all I need to say. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Again, like I said, like, sub, turn the notification bell, join Discord if you want to. The YouTube community Discord is the link in below. Go check out the new video I posted on the day. So look out for any other videos I post later this week or during the weekend as well, because I did 2 reaction videos. Might post that during the weekend as well. So check those out when I post it. And that's about it. Yep.
Hopefully this helps.
See y'all later. Good night. Peace. Bye. an hour and 40 minutes. That's a good enough time to stream. All right, I'm out. Peace.